Logical Color Universal Print is a solvent printable premium PU universal heat transfer film with an advanced hot melt adhesive that can be applied in as little as 3 seconds. It's called Universal Print because it can be applied to cotton, polyester, blended fabrics, nylon, and leather. Let's be sure we're using solvent-based ink and the Universal Print ICC profile from Sign Warehouse. Whatever printer you're using, make sure the profile and specifically the heater settings are appropriate for this material. After printing, we want to load the film onto the cutter so that it lays the same way it was on the printer. If we have another job to print, we can send it while we're working with the cutter. The proper blade exposure and force will allow us to cut through the vinyl film, but not too deeply into the clear polyester liner as shown in this test cut. To send to the cutter, we simply press send on the job already holding in the production manager's queue. Universal Print's self-adhesive carrier makes it easy to weed with the proper tools, like a Sign Warehouse curved weeding tool or weeding pin. The self-adhesive liner holds the film in place so we can weed it really aggressively, which saves time. Everything about this film is designed for speed. Next, we need to mask our design with heat transfer tape. We have our design on a flat surface facing up, and we lay the tape across the top using the squeegee to force out any air pockets or bubbles. We'll cut away some of the excess tape so that we have an easily manageable size to apply to our garment. The recommended temperature is 320 degrees Fahrenheit, and we can make this quick because we're only pressing for a mere 3 seconds with medium to firm pressure. Now that's impressive. We also recommend using a geonite pyrometer to make sure your temperature is accurate. Once the press is hot enough, we remove the release liner, position our media onto the garment, cover it with a Teflon sheet, and lower the handle to engage the press. Again, only 3 seconds. When the time is up, we can lift the lever to raise the press. Just a quick fan of the shirt to let it vent for a few seconds. And now while the target region is still warm, we can peel away the tape. And there we go. Now if we don't get good application, we'd want to confirm the temperature and maybe add a little more pressure. It could also help to let the shirt set a few more seconds off the press before peeling. Lastly, check the fabric as some garments, especially performance apparel, have a water repellent coating which also prevents adhesion. If you're having trouble and trying to pinpoint whether it's the garment or the media, a plain cotton t-shirt is the best way to test the ease and quality. Logical Color Universal Print can also be applied to sublimated polyester, but white parts of the design may be a bit off-white due to dye migration. Click the link provided in this page's info section to learn more. Universal also applies to nylon, but only after pre-pressing to remove the sublimated coating. With all of these applications, it's easy to see why we call it Logical Color Universal Print. But in case you run into any difficulties, here are some helpful questions and answers to help you troubleshoot.